So the WIN Council is for women in business to help connect and support each other as both individuals and women in the business world. And we also have our grant set up to help women business owners and entrepreneurs by offering monetary grant rewards as well as scholarships to help them with their business and help them grow and thrive.
Yes, the monetary grant was super helpful, but bigger than that was really the relationships I was able to build and keep for the last 10 years.
It's really important in terms of the grant to really be specific about what you want and what you're using it for. I think that really helped me. So the process itself was very helpful, as well as, receiving the funds and being able to use them.
If I could reach out to women in business and let them know about the grant, which I do, but if I could do it even more, I would let them know not to be afraid, that just because you're going into business doesn't mean you need to have your whole life figured out, and that there are going to be struggles along the way and there are challenges and roadblocks, but that's why we're all here to support each other. And we want people to know that there are resources, not only money if they need a new fridge or a mixer for their bakery, or a new computer for their business, but that we can also help them with the scholarships to the WBDC and just support them as human beings so that we can each, help everybody thrive and just be there for each other. So don't be afraid to ask, reach out. We're here to support you, and it's okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, since then I have served on the committee because I'm a member of WIN, and I served on the scholarship committee. So I've seen people's applications and I've gone through the interviews with them. What I would say is the more specific you can be about what it is you want to achieve and what the money is going to do for you, the better chance that you have to get the grant. You want to know how it's going to help your business and be able to articulate that.
I would say that they should 100% do it. I did not think initially that I would, or that I would even possibly win. And I was so honored when I got the call that I was selected as one of the winners that year. And it made such a big difference in my business. But not only did it make a financial boost and impact in my business that way, I think it also gave me a lot of pride. And I was honored to have been chosen by the council and to be included as part of the community. So it did a lot for my business in that sense as well, because I got to meet a lot more of the women within the council that I had not originally spoken to.
These women are just wonderful. I mean, you have a need, you can just kind of talk about it, and they're there for you to bounce ideas off of. They're there to encourage you when you are so in business. There are times that you're just overwhelmed, and they're just there to encourage you. So the grant itself would definitely maybe alleviate having to dish out money for something that you can't get at the moment in the position you're in. And it might, at least it's an introduction to these women who I think would definitely benefit them in their journey.
So with the WIN grant, what we try to achieve is we want women business owners and entrepreneurs to feel like they matter as well, and that they don't have to go and get a whole big business loan, that they can not only reach out to us for grant money for whatever they need to help their business, but that also we can help set them up with scholarships to the Women Business Development Council, which has been very rewarding and very fulfilling for a lot of businesses that need a little bit of help with anything from QuickBooks or just having a business plan. So it really helps them. They have crash courses in growing your business. So it's been very, very good there. And we also want to support women. We just don't want to hand them money and say good luck. So it's a really great way for women to connect, share best practices, share struggles that they may be having with their business, and offer support, and also just to connect as women. We all have a lot on our plates, and it's a nice way for us to understand what our needs are, in business, and to help us, thrive in every area.
I would say my advice for a woman going into business is just do it. Nowadays more than ever, you can really make your own way. You can create and go with your own vision. There's so many different options, and there's so many different resources.
It's good to have a plan and it's good to have a goal, but it's not good to let the plan or lack of a plan really stop you. It's okay in the beginning to just take the first step. You don't always have to know where you're going to end up. It's good to know where you want to end up, but you can't know everything in the beginning. So you have to trust yourself. You have to trust that you can show up for yourself. I think that's probably the most important thing that anyone should know. I think sometimes it's something that women have a harder time doing than maybe men do.
Well, we need more women in business. I think that, my advice for women is that we just need to keep getting out there. It doesn't need to be a male dominated field, to be a business owner. I think we need to have more females at the table to make things as equal as possible. And so everybody's voices are heard. I think that the perspective of women is incredibly important to business, especially when it comes to family and, work-life balance. I think the more women that are brave enough to start their own business are going to be more people that change the work culture that we have in our country and in our area.
The advice I would give to a woman who's either going into business or is in business for themselves already is stay true to yourself. Don't try to change yourself to be like other people.
Be organized. Remember to keep time for yourself, or you will lose your sanity quickly. Time management is key, and you will learn that over time. Dive into your community, be a part of your community. The success, however that is measured by you, will never be greater than when you can give back to the community that you were raised in, or the community that you want to be a part of. You will see your business flourish, as well as feeling empowered as a human, to want to be the best version of yourself.
Every big business started out as a small business. It all starts with a dream and putting one foot in front of the other. And sometimes in our lives, we may have obstacles or difficulties, but I think being a part of the WIN community helps a lot in that sense, because there's a lot of networking, there's a lot of camaraderie, and I feel like the support that we get from this group is so helpful that it helps you propel in your business regardless of what industry you're in.
The WIN Council is here. We're here to support women from the ground up, as human beings, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as employees in a business. We are here, and we understand, and it's never too early, too late to reach out for help. That it's there, and we want to support everybody equally and have fun doing so.